Tell me a little bit about your involvement with Aerodef and why it's important.
So our organization's been very heavily involved in Aerodef in the last, again, at least the last decade. I've submitted abstracts to Aerodef, and just the collaboration. I reference the technical papers a lot. I mean, to me, it's just such a valuable venue for collaboration and information exchange. So that's really been my involvement and my level of use, I should say, in how I look at them as a resource, that event and that collaboration as a resource to do my work.
What are some of the challenges that are currently facing aerospace and defense manufacturing?
So I think that is the integration aspect of all these technologies. So we have a lot of challenges and a lot of technologies out there, and the future wants to be integrated and an enterprise-wide vision. And I think that the integration aspect is one of the biggest challenges that I see in the industry. Is these technologies have to somehow talk to one another across the factory, interact with people, and so I think that that's probably a bigger challenge than the actual technology development in my mind.
How do events like Aerodef help you address some of those challenges of integration and collaboration?
Well, those are great because that's where you can talk to the people that are actually directly involved with those technologies and say, we all need to get together and collaborate together on how we solve this together. So it is a good venue for that face-to-face collaboration. There's nothing like face-to-face collaboration. So it provides a venue for that.
That's great. Mm-hmm. What types of companies that showcase technology would you be looking to see at Aerodef?
Most recently, I've been interested in a lot more small business startups, just seeing a lot of new technologies coming out of small businesses. I think that base has been really energized in the last couple of years, so it'd be interesting to see more of the smaller starter up and coming to see what innovative things that they have going on.
Mm-hmm. What role does an event like Aerodef play in your own professional development and your own career?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's something to aspire to look forward to eventually submit a paper to and present at. It's good from a technical and career development standpoint to be able to participate in an event like that, and amongst your peers and people that you look up to as well.
That's great. What are some of the technologies that maybe you've discovered while attending Aerodef and events like Aerodef?
I would say some of the laser projection technologies. I mean, I think one of the biggest things that come out of attending an event like Aerodef is making that decision to engage with a new company or identifying that new company and just at least starting that conversation, whereas you wouldn't have, Googled that company or have come across it that way. So there's been a lot of conversations and or at least identification processes that come from attending events like that. Mm-hmm.
What are some of the key types of people that you see at Aerodef, and why is that important to see those people?
I think I tend to like the technical people, so the actual engineer that is the subject matter expert of the technology. I like to get into the details of things, so I like to be able to go to an event and not just talk to, perhaps the programmatic or the just people that can get into the details of the technology, but as well as the big picture of where perhaps their company or where they like to take that technology. So I personally take advantage of being able to talk to the subject matter experts of the technology there.
What is the benefit really of having it all in one place like that?
Lots of information, information overload, but then afterwards you get all the information as well. So really the benefit of having it all in one place is to be able to just have that face-to-face collaboration. It's really valuable. Mm-hmm. All right.
Perfect.
Good.
Awesome.
Great.
That was great.
Okay.